What's happening? You are now in tune to Talk Dirty podcast. Myself, Lucasdirty. Maya's back in the building.
Back again. What's good?
Still on that fuck Manny campaign. Manny on the lens. Manny's got too much work, man. Not only has he now got all the fans, he's got all the work as well. Fuck Manny.
I know.
Hashtag
Hella
fuck
busy.
Manny.
Hella busy.
I'm upset. I feel like, I don't know whether I'm angry or upset.
Go
on. First of all, for those, for our solid fan base, you'll notice that last week we missed an episode.
We've been working though. It's not all vacation.
No, but I'm upset because Myers gave
50,000 on your head is disrespect.
Myers gave us the wow, we're going straight there already. Myers gave us the 3-day notice that, oh yeah, fellas, so can we get 2 done this week? Because I'm going Miami. I'm thinking, right, he's got work in Miami. They've pulled it on him that quick, and I'm like, oh man, worker a bitch, man. They'll just have you run. He's like, no, it's a holiday thing or whatever. So
I had to print out the form and get the man them to sign it before I could go.
Yeah, I wish it did. I would have blocked that.
Nah,
okay,
I got Manny signing it off anyway.
So listen, I feel like I want to quit the podcast.
Why? What's the matter?
I don't want to do this anymore.
What are you saying? Want to jack it in?
Manny, you talk to your boy. Oh wait.
Wait. What's going on?
You kind of look a little bit weird, bro.
Talk to me.
Who needs to talk? I don't know.
No, you talk.
I mean, my man's looked like he jumped out of a Calvin Klein ad. Like, I didn't know what was going on.
Let's get to it. Let's get it.
We're not allowed to put the picture up on the screen.
So you saying my Insta post,
bruv?
Man, them out here
this is
hating.
my last podcast.
Man, them out here hating,
bruv.
I'm not even allowed to live my best life.
You're doing some real suspect things, bruv.
Best life.
Bruv,
listen, when you're in MIA, living it up,
bruv, you were MIA. Your mind was MIA.
I was doing bits.
You
out
were
there.
a thought. You turned into a thought.
You say, see man twerking and that.
305.
No, listen. The 305.
All right, let's get into it.
Well,
now, first of all, Myers, are we allowed to post this picture on the screen?
Nah, it's not necessary.
You're damn right, it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. Let's get it though.
That says it all.
I'm ready for you.
Listen,
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
I can't. I'm not gonna. Bruv, that picture's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Tell me how.
Okay. For those who don't know what we're talking about, I hope he doesn't take it down by now, but go on to Myers_INTL, and there's a picture of Myers in his hotel room.
Flexing.
Yeah,
drip.
We could,
don't
drip,
stand too close.
Drip, all right.
You might fuck around and drown on this wave. Hey.
Myers is standing there with just a pair of shorts on.
With his best Nelly pose, boy.
With
Nelly, man said Nelly, you know.
With a casual pose, like he's waiting for a bus. and like girls,
you lot get it.
And girls have gone, and there's like a car of girls driving past, and he's got the one leg up, like, what's happening? Then he's got his curls on fleek.
I'm listening.
And he's got
why would you wait? That's what I'm trying to understand, bro. Your ass was shiny as hell, dog.
Hey, listen.
No, wait. Let me finish it off.
Let me finish it off.
Okay. Bro, why was you wet? You've got the Fendi and Fila sweatband on. So you've got no top on. You're covered in baby oil. You're at the front door of your hotel room. The people might not know, but I know it's just you and your cousin.
Facts.
And you're not looking at the camera like, oh, you're taking a picture of me. I didn't realise. I was just stood here dripping.
Yeah, it was big drip. Big drip, for real.
Plus, what time of the year was it?
November.
Which is what in the States?
Miami.
Which is what?
32 degrees.
Which is what? Thanksgiving. You look like the turkey.
No, you lot get it off.
Bro, for me, you really confuse me at times,
right.
bro.
Okay, let's
confuse
get
me.
it. So I'm in Miami.
Okay.
All right, bag of stuff
Is this
happened.
going to make it look worse?
Bag of stuff happened
Okay.
anyway, so it is where it is. And we finished tanning because it's like 30-something degrees.
I see that.
And you know what's mad, you know? I didn't even have no tanning oil on.
Nah,
No, listen.
but you have cooking oil.
Big facts. You can ask my cousin, yeah? But obviously, where man's outside, been tanning and that, man's a little bit moist, innit? So I'm feeling myself. We're on our way out to SLS. We're out to the SLS
Do we do the
party.
pause game? Do we do the pause game?
No. We don't do. We don't
Sorry,
need.
go
No
ahead,
need.
go ahead.
Okay.
We're on the way to the SLS party. Man, threw on the drip.
The Essence party or the SLS?
So I threw on the drip, feeling myself. I said, yo, cuz, snap me now, cuz I'm looking wavy right now. Make sure you get the drip. Man got the drip, threw it up there. I didn't think twice. Then I come back half an hour later, I saw the banter. But I knew it was going to come. Like, don't get it twisted. But you know what made me laugh as well? The banter come, man, them are like, oh, right, covered in oil, this, that, and the third. I was like, cuz, does it look like I'm covered in oil? But you know what? Have you ever looked at your phone when the sun's out and it's beaming, so you can't really see what the picture looks like? So I'm like, right, it must look like I'm just covered in oil where it is, isn't it? So obviously, man, like breaks, like certain man are gonna, like I'm waiting for certain man to jump on the banter. So the usual suspects obviously jumped on the banter. But you know what cracked me up? Obviously beforehand, I've been going to the gym, X, Y, and Z. So yeah, I had a little bit of abs to fleek up and show the man.
No, you didn't. You put the oil like this.
I've been in the joint, innit? I've been working hard. Like, it's not often, you understand, the body looking mad like that. So yeah, it's not every day.
So you thought, you know what?
I thought, right, I'm gonna flex
you
this
thought, you know
car.
what, I'm a bad
by
bitch.
By the time I clap down the IHOP and the Denny's and that,
Can you see what he's
this
doing
ain't gonna
here?
be here on the way
Can you
back.
see what he's doing here?
I'm breaking
By
it
the
down.
time man, I clap down the... Nah, stop all that talk, brethren.
I'm just
Stop
having you
all
know
that.
where it is.
Nah.
I'm having you know where it is, yeah? So, but you know what made me laugh? I don't know, maybe about 10, 15 comments on the post, whatever.
Don't stand too close.
About 5 man,
Oh, wow.
about 5-6 man messaged me privately.
Asking if you're about that life.
Yeah. Messaged me privately saying, brother, I ain't gonna lie though, motivation is mad. Like, you've got me in the gym.
I don't believe
so
it. I don't believe
ever
it.
get it twisted.
I don't believe it.
And
I don't
if
believe
them,
it.
if them man are watching now, yeah, they will say, you know what, to be fair. Yeah, to be fair. A banter. I'm there for the banter. Don't get it twisted. What, you think
No,
I've
you're
turned
not.
up-
No, you're
You think
not.
I turned up today not knowing I was going to get smoke? No, I'm here for the smoke.
Bruv.
Because if the shoe's on the other foot, I'm going to smoke you, man. But if I'm feeling myself, I'm doing it.
Hey,
and I'll
man.
keep it up there for as long as possible or for however long I want, and I'll take it down when I'm ready. But,
Bruv,
boy,
this
it's not
is-
every day.
I
It's
got-
not every day you're in Miami,
Go on,
innit?
man.
I got one question, though. How'd your girl feel about it?
That's a big topic
Big
because
topic.
because right now, bruv, you look like a slut. You look like
You say, what my number in that?
bruv. No, because I wouldn't rant with girls like that.
All right, listen
You
to
look
this.
no wait.
Because we covered this topic about 4 weeks ago.
No, but remember,
no,
like,
no, wait.
there's previous pictures
Wait.
on there that signify who
Bruv,
man is.
I've got another questionable picture. I screenshot them all of you to bring up here.
Yeah, I see man them
Bruv.
studying the kid though.
Bruv. Now this is just you're giving light-skinned people a bad name here. This is the
To be
reputation.
fair, I'm brown in that. To be fair, I'm brown.
Bruv, okay.
To be fair, the oil.
But you're giving this picture screams fuck boy. Absolutely screams
Fuck
fuck
boy.
boy. Nah, fuck boy.
Hold on.
You know the term fuck boy?
We say fuck boy or foot boy.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you lot want to beef me today? I thought it was banter.
That's great. No, that's what.
Niggas were smart. Like,
That's what he screamed.
If man don't want to jump on that sort of talk, I can come back, you know, and start ruining man's careers, bruv. If
I ain't
it's that sort
I
of
ain't
smoke.
got one yet. Right. Would you let your girl have a picture, the equivalent of the female version of that?
Do you know what? One thing I must say, quick disclaimer, yeah?
And
Obviously-
how did she feel?
Obviously, you're the homie. Manny, you're the homie. Like, I hope even everybody watching or listening, no one thinks that we come here and just fucking make shit up for the sake of the podcast. Yeah, we might exaggerate things,
Yeah.
but what I'm telling you is facts. Fendi facts.
Okay.
So it's funny because before I post this picture, yeah, I didn't even tell the missus, but I said to my cousin, you know what? If the missus likes this pic, it's not wavy enough. So
wait there. If your missus likes the pic,
it's not wavy enough. Like,
you haven't pushed the level.
yeah, like I haven't really pushed the boat out there.
Both nips are out.
And let's have it right. Like, I don't think she let it slide, but yeah, she wasn't.
You caught some heat.
She wasn't impressed. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But she wasn't impressed because she was elsewhere. She was in Thailand enjoying herself. So obviously, when that's coming across the
I feel
timeline,
like
she's like, "What? So you're in Miami."
So this is what you're doing.
doing stuff
I
like
feel
But
like-
what you've done is just saved me because obviously you know where it is. Like, we've spoke when I was there and everything, and it was just me and the cousin in the room. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
And I want to
It's all
talk.
good
I
money.
want to get into your holiday, but bruv, you're doing a lot here. It's not acceptable. I feel like
let's
you
have
need
it right.
I feel like you need a big brother around you to tell you.
Listen, it's one picture. One thing.
No. I've got another one here.
Listen,
do you want me
listen.
to show you another picture that's very questionable, bro?
Go on, because
Manny.
let me have a look. Because
say-
we don't need to do like some
No,
flipping
we're not posting this one. We're not posting
analogy
this one.
about my.
No, he's had enough. He can't take
No,
anymore.
no.
But bro,
No,
this
I'm here for the smoke.
this picture.
Bro, that's on stories. So you're screenshotting man's stories
Yeah.
now?
I'll
Oh.
screenshot the stories.
No, that's
Yeah.
suspect.
Yeah. And
That's,
and
no,
not only did I- no, wait,
that's
wait.
suspect. How you screenshotting man's stories? If it's on my wall, fair enough.
Wait. I screenshotted it and then sent it to my podcast phone.
Oh, so you're just out here screenshotting?
Yeah.
No,
Manny,
that's suspect.
Manny, let me show
That's
Manny this
suspect.
picture. Is this picture right?
Bro, man's in the gym.
Does that look weird?
It's the leg.
But I'm in the gym, my guy.
Look at the posture. Look at it.
Hey, hold on. You know what? Next time you do something suspect,
Oh, please.
which is like, there's times when me and Manny like, yo.
Okay.
So
No, please.
you're gonna hold some smoke.
Yeah.
You're gonna hold some smoke.
bruv, please,
But it's fine.
please.
You see me, yeah?
I
One
see
thing I
ya.
must say, I'm a comfortable individual.
A bit too comfortable if you ask me.
Anything I do,
Yeah.
I'm cool for. I'm not gonna double back. I'm not a man to comment and then delete it and think, shit, why did I do that? I knew fully what I was doing. I'm a calculated individual. I was feeling myself. The abs are looking mad. So yeah, I'm gonna let them loose. Mad for me, if you know where I'm coming from. You understand? Like, I'm not flipping. What's Saxon? What's your guy?
Saxon King.
Yeah. Shout him
Fuck
out
that guy.
anyway.
Nah, fuck that guy.
I weren't doing up all this, but man's flexing, so it
He was
is what it
doing
is.
more than that.
It is what it is. But
So, alright, my
go on.
oh, go on. What are you gonna go with?
you're gonna say, "Raw, would you let your girl post a picture like that?"
Okay, yeah. Would you?
Hold on. Let's get facts right though.
Okay.
Car. If obviously where I've been tanning and stuff, man's a little bit sweaty, calm, yeah, whatever. Cool. But if I'm purposely putting on oil and then snapping up, yeah, that's mad.
Nah,
That's
bruv,
mad.
I'm not.
But we
having
can't
it.
tell though.
So
That's the
okay,
thing.
so let's say I have, yeah, for argument's sake, yeah. Would I mind the missus taking a picture and putting it up? It's all about intentions, bro.
Bruv, there's no way you
It's
let
all
you go
about
post the
intentions.
picture to the same equivalent.
If she's putting up mad oil, then that's mad. But if she's just like,
if your girl,
if
let's put it
she's
this
on
way.
her way to a pool party and she's in a bikini and
Yeah.
she's on her way out, like, put it this way, yeah. If you go through my Instagram and you scroll down and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, next thing you know, you're at 90 pictures and I've got my top off all the time and I'm just flexing up like that. Then then what are you really doing? But if it's just a one-off, yes, I know I'm gonna get a little bit of banter, but I'm feeling myself a little bit. Then it's calm. Like if she puts a picture up of her bikini, all of her pictures are bikinis.
Bruv, you've done
like,
exactly.
she's a classy individual.
You have done exactly what these girls do when they go to Miami, bruv. You've done exactly the same.
No.
No,
Because
but hold on real quick. My question is, what's the purpose then?
what was the purpose?
Yeah, like why?
I was
even post it?
flexing.
Yeah, but I mean,
I wanted to show the drip. I wanted to show the abs.
Wait there, when we talk drip.
I ain't even talking about you necessarily. I'm just talking about people in general. You know what I'm saying? What is your purpose? What are you trying to get out of it?
You wanted
know what
some
I'm saying?
likes and you wanted people to say you look good.
Because people are gonna see you regardless. 'cause
Let's
you
have it
going
right,
outside.
yeah? We live in a country that is 35 degrees every day. So realistically, because the picture isn't even outside. So I could have done that in my bedroom, yeah, with the same amount of heat that's outside and whatever. But I'm away, innit? So I'm in a good space. I'm living my best life. Nothing but jokes with my cousin when I'm out.
Stop with the living my best life. What's
the matter with that?
That song.
I come back.
No, you can't be saying stuff like that,
you need to
bro.
put a wet floor sign down
bro,
for the hate.
I need to big bro this situation.
Nah, it's not a big bro
it
thing.
is.
It's not.
It is. You can't be.
Cause people that know me.
Yeah, but you can't be saying, "Oh, I'm living my best life." Like, stop. Don't take
That's
song
not how
lyrics.
I'm saying it.
Don't take song lyrics.
That's not how I'm saying it.
Okay, how you saying it, bro?
I'm just having you know I had a good time.
Bro,
yeah,
you did it wrong,
and
bro.
People know me. So obviously people are like, the reason why it's banter, the reason why I know I'm going to hold smoke, the reason why my friends are commenting like, yo, brother, you're looking mad, right? Because it's a one-off. It's not going to stay up there forever. I've taken pictures and taken them down, but it's not a take it down in the next couple of hours after I've received some banter. No, it's not. That's not the case. And I've got pictures prior. Man's with my fiance. It's calm. Man, I'm not out here trapping. But you know what's funny though? Because I did analyze the situation a couple of days later. None of my girls' friends or cousins liked the picture. It must have been a political thing. Couple of the man them that are like the man them. Like
I don't think I
did not like the picture.
It.
Like it's calm, but it's banter, and it is where it is. So I don't think we need to spend much time on this post. Yeah, and try and put smoke to me. It is what it is. It's calm.
Do you know what it is? Disgusting.
And it's worth the banter and it's worth the backlash.
Worth it for the podcast content. But yeah,
so it is what it is. So if anything, you should be congratulating me, not calling me F-boy. Like after this, we gonna fight.
Nah, bro, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you.
We're sparking outside.
You're too wet.
And
I'll try and get you in the head like you'll slip out.
Bro, we're gonna fight and I'm taking my top off and I'm smacking you up. But yeah, that was good anyway. Miami's a crazy place. Crazy place.
I was jealous when I saw that you when it's like, I'm going to Miami. I was like, man. And then I told you one of the reasons I was jealous.
Yeah.
But then, bro, I started watching your stories and I thought, do you know what? You two look like, I don't know your cousin's situation. Is he? Can I ask? Is he in a relationship or is there any kind of?
He's in a relationship.
Okay, you two look like it was weird to watch, but it's like when you see like Morgan Freeman and the next old man, it's like two old men back on the town. Like you look like you were like, yeah, you look like you was having a great time together. But when like
you know what, I learned a lot on that holiday and that trip, should I say? And you know what, like when I go away, usually to the States.
Let me cut you. You look like because I can define it now. Mm-hmm. You look like two old men that had been in like 25-year relationships, love their wives, and are just like, yeah, we're out here, but like you're just two old men that no one cares about. Yeah. Killed it shopping.
I think that analogy isn't too far from the truth.
Yeah.
In terms of the level of companionship, you're
still gonna give me that 100 dirham, man? I told you.
What for?
For saying that you look like you love your wife.
Yeah, so the level of companionship, the level of, do you know what it is? Yeah, it taught me a lot. That trip, it taught me a lot because
it taught me a lot too.
Besides the definition,
you actually look like a couple.
No, I'm joking. But usually when I go stateside, I go with a squad like 5 to 10 man. Because obviously out there is expensive, and if you want to do it right, it depends on how you want to go about it. But if you
doing it right,
if you divide it,
if
you divide the pie by 5 or 10, then obviously it's going to be a lot less and stuff like that. But to round up 5, 10 man is difficult. Furthermore, to round up 10 man that are genuine is difficult.
That's impossible.
That's impossible. To round up 5 man who are on the same page is sometimes impossible. So I've skipped out on a lot of trips and over the last 2 years just from not being able to bring together people or being disappointed last minute by people. This has come up or that. I know everyone's got different situations and whatever, but I've missed out on trips simply because I've been let down too many times.
Have you also missed out on trips due to staying out of harm's way?
No, not at all.
Don't you ever feel like if you were put into a situation where 4 of my guys, I love them, but they're going to go somewhere like let's just say Ibiza, but they're on a madness.
Are we talking harm's way in terms of women? Or are we talking harm's way in terms of violence?
The worst one possible, women.
Well, that's debatable.
But
but I've never. If anything, if I know it's that going to be that situation, there's no issue for me to go to that.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm a man. I'm a composed individual, so that's calm. Like,
okay.
you know where it is. Even growing up, like, it's usually the ones that don't receive that attention until they start spending money, and because their attention's new or they're paying for it effectively, whether it's direct or indirect, that's when they get excited. But no, that's the least of our problems, yeah? And so it made me realize that I can travel with me and my dog, because this is my dog. Like, if you know me, you know him. Like, if you know me, you know me.
Is this the guy you mentioned from ages ago that was like the number one?
Maybe, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like, that's my guy. So we could literally go out with $100,000 and have the best time of our life, or we can go out with $10 and have the best. Like, it's just nothing but banter. And it's funny, like, a lot of people messaged us as well, individually, and was just like, look, looks like you man are having a great time. And sometimes these are just the times where we're just walking and busting joke, or sitting in a diner and cussing each other, or it was just a vibe, bruv. So sometimes when you've got that energy, you start posting my shit. no, but like, you have a good time, and you don't need your 5s and 10s to go and have fun. Because one thing I must say for example, we're in the club, like, we were clued up. So yeah, we're off the Henny, but he'll be like, yo, just watch out. Like, I'm like, what? Is that man to your left moving a bit funny? Cool. I got him, yo. My man's moving it. Yeah. We're clued up, bruv. So don't get it twisted. And sometimes that's better, because it's better to know one man has 100% got your back than you're with 5-man and 4-man run. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, no, it was a good trip, man. It was a good trip.
It looked like, you know, when you see, like, you know, sometimes you see girls out and they're like pulling funny faces and acting stupid, and you're like, you can see that they don't care about anybody else there. It's just they're into their friendship that's what it looked like, man. It looked like...
No, it was a vibe. But I'll tell you a story, though. America, if you ain't got connects, it's dangerous. Yeah. Like, it's dangerous. Like, so my uncle, we landed on Thanksgiving. Yeah. We didn't even know it was Thanksgiving. Furthermore, I don't even know what Thanksgiving is in terms of capacity. And then my uncle phoned me, he was like, yo, you landed? I said, yeah. He's like, you do know what day it is? I said, yeah, it's Thanksgiving, like, no big deal. He's like, what? No big deal? It's bigger than Christmas.
You didn't know
sometimes.
That?
Nah.
That's mad that you didn't know
that.
He's like,
it's bigger than Christmas, like, I'm coming to scoop you. I was like, cool. So he scooped me. Then we're going through the city. So I'm looking outside like, yo, this is mad. Past the beach, whatever, yo, this is mad. Then it just gets darker and darker and darker. I'm seeing Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, okay. Next thing I know, man's in though. See, last week was or week before.
Wait. Finally, Maya's made it too.
Man. I was thinking, when I get to the podcast, we're going to talk about this. Like, because obviously we talk about...
What was that, North Miami or South Miami?
South Miami, but then we went Lauderdale. And so obviously on the podcast, like, I've said, yeah, the hood this, and you're like, brother, you say everywhere's the hood. This here was the hood. We pulled up at my uncle's crib. Obviously, we had food and whatever else. Big spread, and aunties were there that I haven't seen in ages.
Get them collard greens?
Collard greens.
Did you get mac and cheese?
Yams, turkey. Everything was there, yeah? Bruv.
But I don't even know what collard greens are.
No, not fam, not do I. So anyway, gone outside.
Is it just like broccoli and that?
Fam,
no, it's like another form of spinach, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, gone outside, because we'd been in there for maybe about 2.5 hours. He's like, look, you lot ready to go home? You know when they're just talking for ages?
Wait there, you get out the car, right?
Yeah. No, but I'm going to tell you when I go back into the car.
Okay.
So we've been there for 2.5 hours, but bearing in mind, we landed that day, so we're hella jet lagged. Like, I've come all the way from Dubai, cousins come from London, like, jet lagged. So we're just like, yo, we've just eaten, so the itis has kicked in. Yeah. We want to just go sleep now. It's like maybe 1:30 in the morning. So, fuck it, gone outside. All I hear is, shoot. Some mad Miami music, Block Boy, Kodak going off. I turn around next door, I see about 5 looking Kodak brothers with the hairstyle like this. You know the hairstyle like this?
Them po' boys
Doing
there.
stuff
Yo.
on top of their car, like some old veteran
Cadillac
Cadillac, man, doing
Probably a box
stuff.
Chevy.
This amount of deep in the, and then I'm like, oh,
Yeah, the projects.
yeah, like, and I'm walking past, man. He's like, saying, like, looking up.
You
and
smacked you on your ass?
bruh. So this is what I'm saying. And then he's screenshotting me and all that. That's suspect. But anyway, so
He's just low.
these are the ones where you see a man and you're just like, you just tuck your shit away, and I'm thinking, yeah, I want to get out of here. But he knows my uncle, obviously. He lives next door. He's like, yo, whatever. Jumped in the car, driving back to the hotel. I said, Unc, I need a SIM card. And he goes, oh, what for? I said, I need an American SIM card so I can like catch Ubers when I'm ready or phone people and blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right, cool. I'll pull up to the nearest gas station. Pulled up to the nearest gas station. There's like trolleys outside and fucking tramps and like mad cars driving past, banging out mad music. So now I'm feeling a little bit intimidated. I think I'm just going to go in and come out. So I've gone into the gas station now and I've gone, can I get a SIM card? He goes, yeah, it's $50. I said, how much? He said, $50. I said, nah. The next day was Black Friday. So I thought, you know what, I'll just get it at the mall. So anyway, I've jumped in the car. He said, where's your SIM card? I said, no, like, it's expensive. He said, no, it's not. I said, yeah, $50, expensive, and you don't even get credit. He said, $50? My man jumped out the car. Bearing in mind, yeah, he's got mad straps in the car. I didn't even get to that. My man's got hella straps in the whip. I wasn't even asking too many questions. Walked in there. He's like, yo! So I'm behind him like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, my uncle's a wild one, like. Said no answer. He's like, yo! He's like, yo, Colin! So the brother comes out. He's like, yo, Jeffrey! Yeah? He's like, yo, you charging $50 for a SIM card? He's like, nigga, I didn't know that was your nephew. Bruv, man sold it to me for $10. Bruv, this guy trying to rob the kid. I thought, nah, Miami's mad. So I just stayed on the beach after that. But it was a good experience.
But please tell me about, because you said you was going to save it you said to ask about your uncle's jeans.
Bruv, cut a long story short. We're on the way home, yeah, in the car. And he was like, oh, what jeans are they? Because, like, basically, my uncle was, like, the youngest out of, like, my mum and, like, the uncles and that. So
He got them Visu jeans, don't he?
yeah, he thinks he trying to be the cool. He, like, trying to be the coolest one. Like, still trying to...
Because he's the baby, but
He's the
baby of the
so,
old people.
Yeah, so he's, like...
So he thinks he's, like, with
So
it
he's, like,
still.
52, like, 53. But, like, he thinks he's, like, our age. So he's rolling. He's like, yo, what jeans are they, man? What jeans are they? Because, like, he sees...
Wait,
got a
no,
little
is
sauce on.
he bringing up the topic of jeans
Yeah,
because he wants to get it out? Oh,
he's
what
itching to
jeans you
tell
got
me
there?
what
Okay.
jeans he's got, yeah? So I'm like, oh, Unc, to be fair, these are just some Zara joints. He's like, oh, yeah. Y'all know True Religion? Yeah? So these times, man's been wearing True Religion like 4 years ago. So I'm like, yeah, I know True Religion. He's like, yo, I picked up some True Religions, man. He's like, but my uncle's a painter and decorator. He's like, yo, but check this out. He's like, check this out. So one day I'm painting and decorating. I had my flyest Truies on, but I didn't know I had them on. So they got paint all over them, yeah? But it looked wavy though. So I'm like, okay, cool. These times, bearing in mind, yeah, obviously they sell jeans with paint on them, yeah? But there'll be paint all over. But knowing him, they'll probably just paint at the front. Oh, that's mad in itself, yeah? My man said he went to the tailors, got them to put big holes in it, yeah? So he's like, yo, I got them to put rips in it, yeah? You know, like how you youngers do it. So I'm like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, I got some fly rips in the jeans now. So I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. He's like, yo, but check this out. So I'm thinking, what the... Meanwhile, my cousin's in the back, pissing himself with laughter. But I know I can't turn around and look at him, otherwise we just start bursting out laughing.
Well.
And knowing him, I don't know what he's on. So he goes, yo, but check this out. I managed to get some Gucci and Louis Vuitton rags. So I got the guys at the laundry to sew the rags underneath the jeans where they're ripped. So every time I walk, you see the Gucci. I was like, oh, what? Oh, that's fly. My cousin's in the back, pissing himself. And we got home and we would die. To this day, we still ripping him. Like,
how can a man be walking around with True Religion jeans?
Fucking LV print, Gucci print, with paint on the front.
And rims.
Hey, bro, you talking about living your best life. Your
Hey, this is what I'm saying, bro. No, but yo, shout out to Unc
Jeffrey.
Shout out to Unc
Jeffrey.
Unc Jeff.
Jeffrey.
He's that guy. Anyway, we ain't even got into the podcast, bruv. It's mad.
But that shows you, and I know we've brought this up, we bring it up pretty regularly. Americans, yes, Manny, Americans don't know fashion.
Nah, bro, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Tell him.
No. The reason why I say that is because
you have New York Fashion Week.
You're in South Miami, Florida, bro. They on their own kind of whatever situation, but you can't say the entire country, 300-some million people, and there are no fashionable people.
Yeah, no, you can't say that.
No, we can say that.
Nah, you can't, bro.
But Europeans, man, it just.
No, I mean, you guys definitely have your own flavor, 100%. Like most, actually, you can't even say most. Because it's really just limited to like Italians, London folk, Barcelona,
France.
That's it. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? But when you want to talk about fashion, I mean, you got New York, you got LA, you got Chicago, you got Atlanta, like.
But do you know what? There's one thing.
Because we are influenced by America as well. To a degree.
Somewhat. We just make it look better.
Yeah.
Nah, let's not get gas now.
No, because like if we take a baseball shirt.
No, but when I say America, back in the day, you had your NY hats and, you know, your Jordans and whatever. But when you think about it, how Kanye dresses is actually from
homeless people.
But you got to understand, that's now.
Like, let me give you a case in point here, right? And this will lead into the next thing that I wanted to talk about. Maul from Joe Budden podcast. He's got a reputation on the podcast. Like, the fellas are like, yeah, Maul's the one that dresses fly, innit? Like, have you heard where they make suggestions of how? Manny, have you watched the Joe Budden podcast?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Would you say that Maul's a well-dressed individual?
He's well-dressed, but it's American well-dressed.
No, but here's the thing, though. The way that they talk about well-dressed is like, I hate saying this word, but it's like urban well-dressed. You understand what I'm saying?
Like culture well-dressed.
Yeah, whatever. But I say that because when you look at European fashion, it's more like a high fashion kind of thing.
That's
right. When you look at American fashion, it's more of a street level kind of fashion.
Yeah.
They're two very different things. So that's what I'm saying. I can't really say that Europeans dress better than Americans and vice versa because it's two very different things.
It's true.
It's based on.
Because then when you go to like the likes of when you look at Eastern European and the way they dress.
I rate Sergio Tacchini.
Nah, that what's that film?
Philip Plein.
Yeah, I don't rate that, bro. Yeah, and when they wear their trainers and it comes up like high like this and it's like a triangle underneath their feet, like I'm not rating that, man. But let's get it.
But Joe Budden have done 200 podcast episodes.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel anything?
No.
Oh, cool. No, I thought like they've been doing it a long time, and I've followed it from the beginning. And I know everybody jumps on the bandwagon, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've always watched it," but I have actually watched it from the beginning.
Yeah, you have. I put a lot of people onto that as well, and I was probably jumped on maybe about the 70th something.
Do you remember before Maul?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, it just made me think, that's still a new podcast, even though they're well established. But that's 200 episodes deep. Like,
yeah, facts.
That's a long time, and I feel
that is a long time.
I feel like it's another.
That's 4 years. Well, just under 4 years if they're doing it every week. But then again, now they're doing it twice a week.
Yeah, now they're doing it twice a week. It's probably been about 3 years.
Yeah. But congrats to them.
Yeah. What we got on the noteboard?
Well, talking about fashion still, if we're gonna kind of linger around there, you seen the Adidas tracksuits for Stormzy?
I saw one top that he was wearing.
Okay.
I have got no desire to go and start snooping around and look at the collection.
Okay.
Because Stormzy's not someone that I'd go to
for fashion.
But
then it's Adidas, so I mean, how Adidas is not. It's Adidas, so it's only
Shouts out
so
Adidas.
much. Yeah, big up Adidas as well. Big up Adidas. But what I was going to ask you is that they're charging £400.
Is that definite? Dev?
Well, I actually checked.
Yeah.
And on the website, it was £80 for the top and £80 for the bottoms. So that's only 190. Sorry, that's only 160.
I'm scared.
Sorry.
I'm scared.
So bearing in mind, I do finance. So, yeah, I was thinking, okay, right, if that's the case, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But if it was £400, I think people may have had a case.
I feel like Skepta could do a £400 tracksuit, but I don't feel like Stormzy could.
I just think there's two sides to the coin, yeah? You got £400, what's that? Everyone's wearing Gucci tracksuits now, and all these boys are,
Fendi.
into high fashion and all these brands. So what's £400 really?
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, it's Adidas. So that's probably not their most expensive tracksuit, but because they have collabs with Y3 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's higher range. Is it exploiting the youth? And you don't know what they're doing in order to accumulate 400 to buy a tracksuit.
Yeah, for real.
And the fact that it's Adidas and it's
I
Stormzy's
I also think like Stormzy's someone that I hold in high regards, but at the same time, also the fact that it's Stormzy, I don't think he's an artist that can put out high priced things.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Stormzy
like I feel like Skepta's a high
signed
price.
off on the
But I feel
retail
like,
price.
No, but what I'm saying
I think
is
that's where they're trying to market him and then capitalize on the culture.
But
do you think?
and
think, oh yeah, these young boys will buy it?
Do you think so? What I'm saying is Stormzy's not a high. He's not like an expensive artist. As in, I don't think he inspires people to spend. I think Skepta does.
Okay.
Would you not agree?
I don't think so.
You know,
I think Skepta's a little bit still raw, even with his night collaboration.
No, but if we were to put people on a grid and say, or on a table, we'd say that like Mist, for example, let's use these three. Mist is like JD spenders, like banging out cash flow like of fast sales. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you've got a next level up where Stormzy might inspire some guys to buy tracksuits or whatever. Then you've got Skepta that's a higher tier that will, if he
I won't see Skepta.
if he collabs, what I'm saying is if the artist,
I would say Skepta's on the same as Stormzy.
Okay, that's
I'll say
what I'm
like
saying.
the likes of Fredo and the likes of
That's what I'm going to ask.
Dirt by LB and like those guys.
Who else would you say?
Blade Brown.
No, but
They're into the Givenchy and all that.
Okay, so you put them on that tier?
Yeah.
That they're credible to collaborate and work with people that would. Because there was rumors that that Fredo was going to be endorsed by Fendi.
Well, he's been. Don't quote me, but I think he's been endorsed by Burberry. So it is that high end. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That high end fashion.
Who's a low artist? Who's a low tier?
Do you know what? He's very, very smart with his money. And he's got a line in JD Sports that I believe is a more lower end, but Bugsley Malone. And he's smashing it.
Yes, absolutely. I can't remember the name of his.
I think it's Be Inspired or something like that, or something along.
No, that's his album.
That's what's his face is. I think
no,
Be
that's
Inspired.
Bugsy. Be Inspired.
I think there is a Be Inspired clothing brand by Jesse Lingard who plays for.
But then also,
United.
Also you've got Blade Brown's brand.
Bags and Boxes. Yeah, BXB.
Yeah.
Fair
And
enough,
I think that might be in JD as well.
Come on, man, talk to me. There's quite a bit here still. I don't know what you want to get to. I think we're leaving all the music stuff last.
We got to save that for the playlist talk because right now we could do a whole podcast on Meek's album.
Facts.
We could do that. But let me ask you give me more information on Krept versus Gigs.
I actually need to get it up if I'm going to
do it justice.
Yeah, let me get it up. Right, so Krept posted a picture.
And what is the song? Is it the song that's gone top 20?
I think
so. There's a drill song.
It's a drill song. It's called. I don't want to sound misinformed. It's called. And Dig That. It's called Air Force.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm familiar with the song.
Right.
So
Krept's
Do you know
caption
what
is...
do you know what drill is, Manny?
It's like Chicago drill, but for the
Okay,
UK.
yeah, no, I heard about it before.
But basically in the UK right now, drill's like another tier of the culture, another tier of...
It's like another
like,
tier of rap, but there's
it's
been
like-
a lot of controversy over
It's like
it
we've
because-
got garage, we've got grime, we've got drill, it's all under one umbrella.
But
I'd
drill
say.
in particular has had a lot of slack because they're saying it influences young kids to get into gang violence and stuff like that. So they've actually stopped certain artists from putting that genre of music out.
And also
in the
their
UK.
faces.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of artists that aren't allowed to rap.
And
They've been banned from rapping that wear like ski masks and just... There's like
and
hella
it's
artists.
it's quite controversial to the point where a guy called Drill Minister, have you seen this?
Yeah.
Has rapped about things that people from the Parliament have spoken about, which I think is quite clever anyway. But anyway,
And also one last thing,
Go on.
Manny. It's everybody's got the same flow.
Oh yeah.
Like they've all got the same flow.
No, but that is just the flow
Drill,
of the genre.
it's the flow of drill.
Yeah.
So he's put a picture up and said, a fucking drill song just went top 20. This was so important, game changing. This was one for the streets. You can literally make any fucking type of song you want and chart without it being mainstream, without mainstream radio, TV, etc. They can't control it anymore. 1-0 to the culture. He added his boy and said, proud of you, my bro. 10 years. Gypset days, man, Gypset days, man would never have saw this coming. So
1-0 to the culture again. The culture wins again.
I mean, how would you take that post? It's people underneath it are like, "Congrats, well done," blah blah blah, and then
They were on the remix.
okay. Well, Asco was on the remix. Tinygram wasn't on the remix. Tiny Tempo.
no.
So people were like saying,
Krept
"Well
and
done."
Conan are on the remix.
Yeah, it's the remix that they're referring to.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a screenshot.
And can we just say, bear in mind, people, yes, we're two UK guys. Yes, we're from like these are our interests. But as we say every week, we are out here, and sometimes it is hard to stay on top of what's happening. So
we only cover what we are able to cover. So
if we look stupid, it's because we're just gaining the knowledge ourselves.
Yeah, but remember, one of the main reasons why we started the podcast is to inform everybody from the Middle East as well, also, and to bring it global, innit?
Mine was to talk shit about people.
Yeah, exactly. So we're doing it for the culture, quote unquote. Anyway, so Gigs underneath has turned around and said, hope you got a permit for all that glory hunting, pathetic, goal hanging niggas. You both make me sick. Forever talking shit that ain't even facts. Now you're trying a jump on... Now he's saying, now you're trying to jump on the youth's hype and act like it's yours, like you're responsible for it. Frauds.
First of all, you should have read that in the Giggs' voice.
It's a bit mad because it's not grammatically correct. So
that face is, and that pose is a very... So first of all, he's not talking about Krept and that.
Yes.
He's talking about them too.
Yes.
Okay. That poses a very difficult question.
Bearing in mind, the comment has been deleted. Now, we don't know whether...
comment?
Giggs' comment. So we don't know whether Giggs is obviously full and deleted it, or whether Krept's deleted it, or whatever.
Okay. It poses, and you're faced with a question of, what do you do now?
Who? The person's who picture it is?
Whoever. That's Giggs. What do we do now? I feel like I'm going to have to face this guy at some point.
Yeah.
Am I going to get slapped, or am I going to get a respectable response? What do you do when the landlord steps to
if
you?
the landlord slaps you, I'm not backing it.
For real. I'm not backing it.
First things first, what he's saying is that the guys have jumped onto the remix and it's blown up. Basically, he was saying
the tune was
it was
going
blowing
anyway.
up anyway.
The tune was going.
And you've jumped on the remix and basically tried to take an element of credibility.
Because didn't they also do that with Abracadabra?
Yes. So he's coming from that standpoint. Obviously, they're coming from, yeah, we jumped on the remix and look where it's gone. But he's like, yo, don't take shine from the Donny. It was already on its way to do its thing. So I can see both sides of the fence, to be honest. I don't know. But you see, Giggs, he don't hold back with how he's feeling.
No, I like that. But he's in a situation where he doesn't have to as well.
But he's the landlord. He's the landlord still. Yeah, what I'm saying. But but yeah, so that's the situation now. And what do you think about it anyway?
I liked it. It came. It's funny how sometimes topics come up at a nice time in your life.
Could say that.
Where you're going through a certain something, or you've had a certain conversation, or you've read a certain thing, and it just relates well. So for me, I liked it because he's basically, it was like everybody in the comments and likes and mentions and what have you are all kind of, it was like a room of industry people. It's like an industry like chat room. And then Giggs is coming to the industry and going, "Oh, you lot, dickheads," because they probably.
I like the fact that he just says
but
whatever
this is
he
the
thinks.
thing. This is the thing, though.
And like a lot of men don't say what they think.
Yeah, but when I say what I think, people start getting offended. Oh, yo, I only want real ones around me. I want to hear the truth. I start talking the truth.
You need to question who's saying that though, because if one of the homies says something that I don't like to me, I have to listen because he's one of the homies. So he's not saying it for no reason. But there's only like, I can count on one hand the people whose opinion I will actually sit down and listen to if it's something that I don't like.
Is this detrimental to Giggs? Will this affect any of his...
Absolutely not.
Why?
He will go sleep and have a good sleep and wake up the next day and not think twice.
But won't people... Do you think that... Okay, will they be scared?
I can't speak on the next man.
Bruv,
I can't speak on the next man. Me personally... well, I mean, the artists who I'm actually, I support all their music, Krept and Kona and Giggs. So I'm not putting myself in no line of fire. However, would they be scared? I don't know. Maybe it's just worth a conversation. I don't know. Like, if the shoe was on the foot, would they have said that to him? I don't know.
Of course they wouldn't.
But are they scared? I can't answer that.
Because does Giggs run through the industry?
Is it something to be scared about if someone's giving you their opinion?
Yeah. But it's a certain...
Because it could be worth a phone call. If they're all industry people, they could be like, phone Giggs, yo, see the comment, bro. But when you got to put the bro in there to just line it from early. Seen the comment in there, bro. What exactly are you referring to? I was just trying to be positive.
No, but that sounds pussy right now.
Nah, it's not pussy.
No, it's not.
It's called it's called seeing it from a... Because if...
No.
If that happened to me...
Bruv, listen, you're not thinking right, bruv.
No, I am.
You're thinking too logically. You're thinking too logically.
Right.
You have to think emotionally. Like,
see, that's how I operate though. Logic.
Nah, you're operating through logic now because you're not in the scenario.
Well, then it's hard to say how you would deal with the situation emotionally because you ain't experiencing that emotion.
But you can put yourself there. Because like, does what I was going to ask is, does Giggs run through this industry is he untouchable through fear or through respect?
Who said he's untouchable?
But it's a fine line. And then my other point is, can he still get stepped to, or are people still willing to step to him?
Like I said,
and this is more of a London question.
Yeah, I just think it depends on...
Because you ain't stepping to devil, man.
It depends how you take the comment. Now, if you take it personally, and you're thinking, oh shit, actually, he's coming for me right now. This is beef. It might not even be that. He just might not be a fan of what you're saying. He's feeling some type of way. So he's like, so you're thinking, oh, okay, let me speak to the landlord. If it's just any guy with no credibility, then you're not gonna care about it.
Does Giggs fuck with Tiny? He does, doesn't he?
I do not know. The industry's marginal.
But because that's the other
Tuesday
thing.
he can be.
That's the
and
other
Thursday
thing.
he can't. Do you understand? You just don't know. But personally, I would like to think if that was me and I've posted my song or I've done exactly the same thing that they have done, jumped on your remix and then it's blown up and I'm like, yo, see, we've pushed the culture. And then Giggs has turned around and said, yo, what are you talking about, man? That tune was on its way up. Like, stop jumping on the goalpost.
The other thing that we don't know is it might have actually been a certain someone in there that he's had a conversation with. So he's saying to them, yo, we spoke last week and you said, like, we don't actually
It's hard to decipher, but all I could do is put myself in them man's shoes, and I would just be like, you know what? I respect his opinion, right? So let me have a conversation with him. I won't delete the comment. I'll leave it up there because he's entitled to his opinion. And when the time is right, because he might be feeling emotional, he might have just banged his small toe on the bedpost. But a couple of days from now, I'll call him and say, yo, bro, what's that about? I was just trying to come from a positive light. Let me see it from your angle. Quickly before you interject, that's happened to a footballer before. There's a footballer called Jack Wilshere who wasn't picked for the England squad. And another credible footballer who played for Man United called Paul Scholes was basically saying he's not on levels, basically. Like, you're not on no job. You shouldn't be surprised that you never got picked. Like, you're not on those sort of waves, yeah? And instead of Jack getting emotional, he phoned Paul Scholes. He's like, yo, seen your tweet. What do you mean by that? Or what can I do to get better then? But that's a sign of respect instead of initiating a problem.
We're talking about two, and I don't know whether this will get taken out of context and be, it sounds stereotypical, but we're talking about two...
Don't disrespect us like that.
No.
Go on.
Two footballers, two athletes that have sportsmanship run through their field of work.
Yeah.
Compared to two rappers that are street rappers. Yeah,
but what, you don't think street rappers have an element of
courtesy?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a code. There's a moral code that should be ran by, but also there's a lot of ego. There's a lot more aggression. And if Paul Scholes and this other guy have an argument and a dispute, it's cool. Now, if Krept and Giggs have a dispute and that could potentially be something that's worse than what two footballers would have.
Yeah, but that's why the next move is the most important move.
That's why sometimes you have to take yourself out of a next man's headband and put yourself into a headband of, you have to live your life.
No, facts. But yeah, that's the situ still. That's the situation. So what we
Why are you coming first, bro?
Why are you coming first? You can't see me.
What did I say last podcast?
Huh?
What did I say last podcast?
What did you say?
I said it's a fucking waste of celebrity.
Nah, man. I think it's
I said
funny.
R.I.P. to the celebrity.
Fuck you, mate.
Listen, I said R.I.P. to the celebrity. And I said that celebrity as a concept
don't go anywhere.
Is now dead.
Nah.
Listen. Let me get my point
so
off.
people are not allowed to have a funny moment.
Let me get my point off.
Go on.
Right. He's now got all these eyes
why are you still hating on him,
Why am I hating on him, bruv? Because he rode his bike where the incident happened and fell off the bike there. Everyone's laughing. They make another video and they're pissing themselves. There's nothing funny about that. Waste of time.
I was laughing.
No, well, bruv, if my man said, listen, guys, I'm going to be presenting a mechanic show or I'm going to be reviewing cars or I'm going to doing something that's, bruv, a waste of energy, a waste of attention, a waste of everything.
Yeah, but I don't understand. What? This is a little moment. Let the brother have his moment.
No.
My man's got signed by Boohoo,
He's got signed by Boohoo?
Yeah, my man's got his own T-shirts. Why are you coming fast?
Oh,
I'm rocking that to Trap House next week.
Nah, bruv, you ain't getting in.
We'll see.
Nah.
People will be ushering me.
Can you not see how ridiculous it is, though?
You can't see me.
Can you see how ridiculous it is?
No, but just because he's signed, that don't mean nothing. It just means that the company's capitalizing off of his selection.
Yeah,
exactly.
of course. But there's no beef in what he's doing. Like, just let the man live.
No, just let him live somewhere else. Get out. There's people working hard.
To be fair,
there's people working hard. Like as silly as it sounds, there's people working hard to get attention on their talents.
To make some of themselves.
Yeah, but it doesn't take, like, people, 400,000 people can follow him it doesn't stop them from
I know
following
it,
you.
Yeah, but you
So what's
don't.
the
He doesn't
problem?
need that energy. He
Leave
doesn't need
him.
that attention.
He's living his best
He's
life.
driving round.
You will see him with a headband on in Miami.
Over the best life, bro. It's done.
I ain't going back and forth for you. Hey.
Driving through the ends, falling off his bike, and we all laugh at that. We're clowns if we laugh at that.
Boy, sometimes it will bring humour to a next man. Let me ask you a question though.
Ask me.
Kim Kardashian, did you see the stuff with her and Ray J recently?
I saw it back in the day.
No. It's surfaced again.
Okay, well, first of all, Ray J is one of the most underrated human beings on the planet. But
Don't need to get into that. But yeah, I won't take it that far, but I know where you're going.
Yeah.
So another video has surfaced of her like smoking a pipe, but it's in the shape of a dick from his legs. And apparently...
Well, that's a bit weird.
I know, very weird. This must be before or after their
in Miami.
obviously sex tape and whatever else. Because she was basically saying, I wasn't on any drugs when it happened. And he was like, yeah, you were. Like, so that video's come out.
So he's saying, no, you were on drugs. I fucked you while you was on drugs. And she's like...
I don't know. That's a whole other thing. I don't know if I've got that wrong, but this is the basis anyway. So another video has surfaced, has come out, whatever. Could you be with a girl that has got a sex tape? Okay, let's not say sex tape.
No.
Manny, could you be with a girl that's like...
Don't ask me no stupid question, bro. You know what I'm going to say.
Sent nudes to an ex-man.
Hell no.
Right, so you're telling me that your girlfriend or wife, fiance, whatever your better half is to you, if you've got one, she may have sent nudes to her ex-man because she's sending you nudes now, or you videoed her doing whatever to you now that might have occurred in the relationship prior. So how are you to police that?
It's different when it's common knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say my wife, for example, whatever may happen in the past, fine, it happened in the past. I don't even know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you the type to ask as well and be like, yo, how many bodies you got?
Now, listen, why would I ask if I know I'm going to be mad as hell afterwards? You know what I'm saying?
Well, why? Because it's going to be higher than one. So regardless, you're going to be mad as hell.
No, but I mean, it's like, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
How many bodies is acceptable?
I wouldn't even consider it. I'm the same as Manny. I do not tell me anything. If I really like you and I know stuff, that's going to always hurt me.
All right, so let's have it right. So when you meet a new female that you're interested in and she has the potential to become your wife, obviously you don't know, but you have to know her first in order to get to that stage. Do you not want to do like a test?
No, man. Cause listen, man.
Hold on.
I don't want to know if you play.
So hold on. I'm having you know yet. You man are not doing no CRB checks.
No.
Nah, bro. Listen. One of the reasons why I actually fell in love with my wife now is because she told me something that nobody else knows.
Okay.
Not even my parents know.
Tell us, what was it?
No,
Go
I
on,
can't
tell us. Hey, that's facts. That's
So I
facts.
mean, she told me what it was, and it's like, if you really love somebody, you're not gonna care.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your past doesn't define you, because if we're defined by our past, then everybody's screwed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is though, see me, I'm different to you, man. I'd rather know, so I have the knowledge.
No, I don't.
And then I can proceed.
But to what benefit, though?
It's not, you know what? Knowledge is power, you know, because
Not all the
but
time.
it's also stress and what?
Knowledge can also be crippling.
yeah, but I've received knowledge in the past and just not and maneuvered differently.
Bro, if
it doesn't
I was
mean
hitting-
it doesn't mean I need to continue.
But
So
think
before you sign up for a job, you read the job description. Before you buy a car, you check the mileage.
Yeah.
Like otherwise,
objects, bro.
I'm just
But you gotta understand.
I'm just letting you know, like you've got to do a HPI check.
But you gotta understand, that's facts, though. You know what I'm saying? So even if you do find out, you don't know if that's facts or not.
Understood, but you can kind of get an understanding. And if she's from an area where you know people, you can kind of, yeah, man, yeah, she was with her boyfriend for X amount of years. Cool, yeah, that's calm. Or, yo, you don't want to go there, bro. Trust me, like, she's
But you can
been
tell.
about.
First of all, you can tell the ones that have been about.
Right.
If your intentions are
You're going on, like, people these days like can rebrand themselves, delete their wholeness,
Yeah.
and then they're a brand new girl or brand new guy.
I'm going on like that.
Yeah, you're going on like that.
You could tell
No, I'm
purely
not.
off of personality.
You can't
who
tell,
that
like,
vibe
you
is,
can't.
bro.
Of course you can.
If there's girls in my past that I've met and I thought she's just moving a bit charismatic.
See, so
And on the flip side, I thought, no, she's cool. And then the homies are like, whoa, bro, like she done.
I've got a system, or I've got a
I
fence.
was gonna say sister. I was like, I'm about to have a heart attack.
You.
Go on,
Bruv,
talk to me.
I've got a sister. I've got an older, like my oldest sister is not somebody I'm proud of. You get me? Like, but I've got a system with like in my personality that for some reason I detract dickhead girls. Like any dickhead girl that comes around me, the way I'm like the weirdness in me and the way I act and the way I move detracts dickhead girls. They don't come near me.
Yeah, but you can't. There's no definition of what you're trying to label. So that same person you're referring to might be a princess to me.
Okay, well, cool. That works for me because she's away from me.
I'm just talking about numbers and mileage, not
Okay, so what's the number then, Miles?
I'm not saying I've got a number. I'm just saying if you've been about, then and it's common knowledge that the mileage is high.
But you're just saying what you said.
If the mileage is high to me, in my eyes,
what's the mileage that's high to you? What's a high mileage?
It's case by case, but I'm just saying. Obviously, as you get older, the mileage may increase. But if it's high in my book, then I'm not comfortable with it.
But what if? But what if Shawty did like a whole 180 since then?
Did you say whole or hoe?
Think about it though. What if she got mileage?
If she done a whole 180, definitely not.
No, but I'm saying, what if she got mileage and it's been like a whole 1-2 years and she's just like, nah, I ain't doing this no more.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna be like, nah.
Obviously, it comes down to a level of maturity, my maturity as well. Yeah, facts. But I like knowledge. Tell me what you've done. Whether they, you're mad. You're mad. Yeah. So I know. Yeah. So that way, I have the knowledge. So when I'm in the dance, I'm speaking hypothetically. So if I'm in the, I'm not talking about
details you want to know.
I'm not talking about my particular situation. I'm just talking about in general. Yeah.
How much details you want to know?
Like, I want to know the mileage. I want to know. I also want to know who as well, because
you want to know performance as well.
Not necessarily performance, but I'm a man. Yeah, I would prefer you to have 3 boyfriends and sleep with them 60 million times a day for 9 years. Then
I don't want to know this.
Then have like
you're a different breed.
70 man and slept with them once. Nah. The number of owners need to be reduced.
Bruv, I don't want to know any of this.
But you're saying that, but you could be DJing.
No, bro, I don't want none of this in my head.
You could be DJing, yeah?
You're getting me
then a man's guy,
now.
yo, what's good? Da-da-da-da-da. These times he's looking at your girl's looking at him. He been quanged your girl, and you got no knowledge. So you're like, yeah, bro, what song do you want? I'm going to play that.
Yeah, and I'm going to be happy.
And in his head, he's thinking, this dickhead.
Yeah, I don't know. He might not be thinking this dickhead. He might be thinking, oh, rah, he took her, or damn.
Damn, he took her, damn.
But whatever, I don't care. I don't want to know that.
Fair enough.
Ignorance is bliss.
Well, I'm completely different. I'd rather walk into the dance with my girl, knowing her ex-man is there.
And being like, yeah, that's my guy there. That was
knowing
my chick.
Obviously, I'm not talking about man that are just quanging, but if her ex-man's in the dance, it's calm. I don't feel any type of way. I have the knowledge. He's there. Even if he hugs her and says, yo, what's going on?
Then Myers is like, yes, I've got the knowledge. I know you.
It's a mature thing. Yeah, what's good? Dap him up. Yeah, I'm blessed, bro. He knows the thing. I know the thing. There's no malice. He's got his girl now.
I get you.
It's no problem.
No, but you're talking about perfect scenarios. He's happy. I'm happy. He's got a girl.
Because I've been the guy on the other end. I've been on the guy on the other side. I have to tell you, Manny, sorry to cut you, but I've been that guy growing up.
Today,
I swear.
And I see a girl and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And that man's there and I'm like,
now
yo,
that shows your character, that you're the type of guy that.
No,
will
I'm talking about growing up.
No, listen, you're the type of guy growing up.
Oh,
then
feeling sorry for him. Like,
you were the type of guy that's looked and gone. Your girl got beat.
Yeah, by 6 man, train.
No, but okay, we ain't even gonna go that far. But here's my thing. I understand what you're saying. If the partner is in my vicinity, you know what I'm saying? Like if we have the chances of bumping into some folks, then yes, I need to know.
Okay, so she's got to tell you that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
just to let you know,
if we're in the city and I have opportunity, there's an opportunity that I might bump into cuz like that. Then you better tell me. You better tell me. Right. But if we ever cross borders and all that, like I don't care.
Okay, cool. No, that's understood. Not understood. But that is the situation I was trying to
then
bring up.
Yeah.
You're mad.
Nah, man. Knowledge is power, bro. I'm telling you. Fuck it. It is what it is. Why is it so quiet?
I'm taken back, man.
No, that's how I would rather know everything. Tell me everything. I know certain men shy away. Fair enough, but shy away.
If a girl told me everything and I really liked her, and I knew that much, I'd get in the shower with my clothes on and start crying and that.
Why?
I wouldn't be able to take that shit, bro.
But that shows a level of insecurity. Yeah. I'd rather you tell me everything. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's move on. Because it might not even be that bad. It's like, I might have thought,
it's never going to be good. It's never going to be good.
I know, but I'd rather know.
Nah, bruv, not me. Fuck that.
So, okay, you don't know. And then by Manny's request, you want her to tell you every time you might possibly bump in. And then every time you go to a club.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if it's information that's relevant, fine. If we talking about something that happened 4-5 years ago, I don't give a damn.
So if it's 4 or 5 years ago and he's on the table next to you, it's gone.
But that's what I'm saying. That makes it relevant though.
Okay, so what if
it's all situational.
So what if it's becoming too relevant? Like it's been like 19 times now, and every time we go out, you're like, yeah, babe, I just thought I'd let you know there's another guy in here.
Bruv, come on, don't be silly. You know the type, bruv, you can tell with a girl how she is.
I'm just saying.
No, you can tell how a girl is. Bruv, everybody knows. I'm sure every guy does this where they say little things, they do little tests, they make little remarks.
Bro, we talked about this like 2 months ago.
Because you're trying to get what your girl's like.
Of course.
It's a training course that she's on to become your wifey. It's not you're not dating. You train, like you're getting information. You showing her the type of things you like, the type of person.
Yeah, but within that build up, you do the HPI.
Nah, bruv, you can tell. You don't. No, you can't tell,
you
do a HPI. You do a HPI. I'll do a test drive where I drive the whip, and then first corner I take, I'm like, well, this is a bit. Nah, I'm getting out the car.
I think you can tell, bro.
You can tell. You can tell,
man. Because here's the thing, though. And like I said, we spoke about this a while ago. You put people in certain situations and how they respond, you can tell the kind of person that they are.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Especially when
they may have grown since. They might have had their fun. And after that, want to settle down now. Cool, no, that's no problem. I would just rather know.
Yeah.
Personally.
Okay, have you ever... I have to ask you two because I'm not in a relationship, but maybe you don't answer this, huh?
Ladies, come get him. Lucasdirty.
Are you
single?
Have you been out anywhere where you've beat a ting and you're like, and how do you approach your girl?
Yeah,
I can't say. Wait. Can I rephrase that? Let me rephrase that. I want to apologize, man. Have you ever been anywhere where you've had a relationship with another female, and
yes,
and
yes.
So first of all, what do you do? Second of all, do you tell your missus or how do you react?
Right.
Because if a girl walks in, if you walk into a room and there's 100 girls in the room, and you're with your significant other, she'll look and she'll go, I don't like her. And you're like, there's actually 100 girls in here. Why don't you like? She's like, don't like her. And she'll be like, you fucked her, haven't you? And you're like, they can tell. They can tell already.
The women intuition is mad. But I have you know, listen, like me and my fiance, that's gang. Like that's bro. So I'm telling her, no, babe, just to let you know, there's a girl in here, such and such, X, Y, and Z. If she says who, I'll tell her this one. All right, cool.
No, don't say such and such. Tell us this. Just, babe, just
Let
to
me give you a
know.
situation.
Okay.
You know I'm a man. I've been in situations. I was having a boat party.
He's a
Yeah,
funny guy.
it's my 24th. I swear down.
You know I'm a man.
Yeah.
I've been in situations. I'm a man.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna get too in. I'm not even gonna get too into it. Yeah, but I had a boat party, right? And I told my missus when we jumped on the boat that there's a girl on the boat that I had relations with.
You said that. Those words.
I don't know, however many years ago.
But you said no. But you
I
said,
told her. Yeah, she wasn't too happy.
How did you say it?
There's a girl on the boat that I don't know. I've done my thing with. I don't know how I said it.
Yeah, but something along the lines of that.
Yeah. So she wasn't. She wasn't upset, but she wasn't.
First of
Over,
all,
she was just like, okay. Because a boat is annoying because obviously you can't get off the boat.
This
and
is
keep
what
it
I'm
moving.
saying. I DJ on these boats on the regular, and I know that that's a minimum of 4 hours she's about to spend
Exactly.
with her.
So anyway, bearing in mind, I have no problems with the girl. There's no animosity. I'm actually cool with the girl.
Yeah.
So anyway, the girl sees me. Oh, how's it going? You're right. Yeah, hugged me. Says hello to my fiance. Hi. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, cool. Bless. Drinks flowing. Last half an hour on the boat.
I don't like how that girl's moving
finished. She's being polite.
Nah, I don't like her.
Well, you don't like her because of the knowledge of this.
No, I don't like her how she's approached you.
Right, so
She shouldn't be like, hi.
Drinks,
She
drinks
should be
are
like,
flowing. No, because I have no problem with her. I've actually got no problem
it
with her.
doesn't matter. She needs to move in a different way.
It wasn't
girls,
friendly. It was just like, how's things? Da, da, da. Anyway, drinks are flowing. Last half an hour, everyone's twisted. The girl, in my analogy, has got a little bit.
Did you nearly say my
jealous.
head, innit?
In my analogy, like, it's got a little bit jealous. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. She's had too much to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comes up to my girl whilst I'm in the toilet or elsewhere with Amanda. Oh yeah.
Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Oh yeah. You know I know Myers, innit? My girl's like, yeah. She's like, yeah. I just thought I'd let you know, like, we've known each other for a long time. So my girl's like, yeah, I know. And she's like, oh, okay. Just letting you know, like, obviously, like, you know, I just know him well. My girl's gone, yeah, I know. Like, he told me, like, you guys have slept together. And she's like, yeah, but her thing fucked up.
Yeah.
Her game plan fucked up. Like,
Yeah, that's sick.
fucked up. She's like,
So I'll tell you what we've learned today.
So
We
that's
should tell-
gang shit.
Let me tell you what
That's
we've learned
gang.
today.
So me and the missus, gang.
Let me tell you what we've learned today.
But if I never gave her that
Bro,
information,
I know. Let me tell you the finishing thing on this topic. Let's tell girls everything we've done, but I don't want to hear anything back of what they've done.
we don't do that. But I'm just
Okay,
letting
okay.
you know that.
Miles.
But she was so glad that she had the information. So when this girl actually tried to step to her and tell her something, she was like, "Oh,
All right.
I
You're
know
in the
deal
toilet
here."
now. You're in the toilet, and the brother comes up to you and he's like, "Bro, like, you know your girl, like, you know I know her, innit?" You're like, yeah. She told me. No, bro, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know her. And you're like, yeah, cool. Like, no.
First off, if I know he's done something with her and she told me, I'm banging him in his face. But
knowledge is power, bro.
No. I'm just saying, like, yeah, but I've got the knowledge, so I'm banging you, so I'm smacking you with the power. So, like, but if you're caught off guard, like, and if I don't have the knowledge, I'm caught off guard. So, I'm like, oh, right. I mean, well, I still might get banged in the face, but I'm saying, like, then it's a beef with me and the missus. Now, if the missus has told me we're on the same page.
This is a tricky one. Let me run through a couple. I want to do a little segment called "Do You Care?" I just want to run through a couple things.
What are we on anyway?
Hour 15.
Cool. All right, cool.
Hour 10.
Right.
Miguel and his wife and his fiance got married. Do you care?
No.
Who?
Miguel. And
We got Meat Mill's album to get to. So
All right.
No, I don't care.
Elon Musk said there's 70% chance that he's moving to Mars
Nobody
and there's a
gives
good
a
chance
damn.
he'll die.
Don't give a toss.
And Oxide and Neutrino put out...
Don't give a toss.
What?
Fury versus Wilder, I care.
Okay.
Did you lot watch that?
I didn't watch the whole fight. I watched a little bit of highlights. I watched the press
I'm out here
conferences.
making money, bro. I ain't watching nothing.
Oh,
Manny's getting it.
okay.
Yeah, I watched the highlights. Obviously saw the knockout, saw the post.
Yeah, Fury
interviews
got
and
robbed
stuff
though.
like
Fury got robbed. He should have won on points. But anyway,
Okay, we won't go over it because who's the next fight?
Well,
Has AJ fucked himself? Is Wilder knocking out AJ?
No. AJ's probably looking at that fight thinking, these guys are baby food. I'm good to go. He probably looked at the fight and thought, yeah. All right, cool. I'll scuff one of them.
Do you think so?
Yeah, 100%. Because he's even responded to Wilder saying, yeah, like, if you want to rock it out, we can rock it out. Like, recently, coming with mad crud talk. So, he's good to go. But realistically, you'd want a Wilder versus Fury too, just to see who...
Well, that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the fight, so I can't argue about with that. But from what I'm hearing is AJ is going to get smoked.
Well, it's hard to say, man. You just never know, innit? Like, everyone's...
Okay, so...
Can we get to it? Because I'm itching.
Okay, wait there. Did you watch the D-Block and Tim Westwood interview?
Yes.
Bro, have you got any thoughts?
Horrendous.
The worst interview you've ever seen in your life?
Yes, it was... No, do you know what it is? They're young guys coming up. One thing I must say, yeah, is that... don't get me wrong, I fucks with them. But it is important... Then again, that's their charisma, isn't it? It's important to be able to articulate yourself.
No, not even that. Not even that. Do you know what shone through for me? The lack of professionalism and the lack of creativity from Tim Westwood.
Yeah.
Bro, you are a staple in...
One thing I didn't like that interview because of him.
Yeah,
because they're being themselves. They're being raw.
Really weird.
Yeah, they're being raw. They're being themselves. Yeah, it's cool. You can't knock the artists for being themselves.
Yeah.
And as they grow, they'll be able to
look back,
mature. Not even necessarily mature, but be able to articulate themselves. Or maybe they don't want to give nothing off. Their music is good, so that's all that matters. Tim Westwood goes around and says to them, so you spending your money, yeah? You spending your money?
Oh, yeah, there was so many things in there.
I see you
didn't
buying
like
the
that.
Gucci, bro. Forget saving money. You definitely should spend it whilst you're here. I'm thinking, what sort of message are you giving the youth?
And the worst thing is, Tim Westwood's not from... So you should... Like, I didn't like it.
What sort of message are you telling young and up-and-coming artists that are starting to get money?
Tim Westwood started this hip-hop industry in the UK years ago. Absolutely years ago. As I said, I've seen him on videos with... He's got dub plates from Tupac, from Biggie, from... Like, back in the day. I saw him on a video when Craig Mack passed. I saw him in the studio with Craig Mack and Biggie and all these people. And Tim Westwood's been robbed, kidnapped, all types of things, right? And he was seen as a real... We couldn't put it in words at the time, but everyone thought he was a culture vulture. Then there's a big gap now where Tim Westwood's earned his stripes. He's got his respect. But for the first time in a long, long time, I looked at him last night when I watched that interview and I was like, I didn't rate it at all. I thought that is the definition of a culture vulture there.
All I know is that I met him like last year. I thought he was a weirdo.
Bro, but he's telling these young and up-and-coming artists who are doing their thing.
Now, he wasn't telling them. He wasn't telling them. He was going along with their... But he should have tried to put them on the game because he's the older.
You should be like, it's all good.
But make sure you got some tucked.
Yeah, make sure you got some money tucked and you invest your money into whatever. Don't just spend it on designer clothes.
Weirdo.
So I was
weirdo energy.
I was upset at how he was going on and conducting himself because I was thinking that's not the message.
Because you're a 60-year-old guy.
Yeah, like, and you're telling youths, don't worry about savings. Spend your money on clothes.
I'm surprised that he's still on the same, man. Go retire. Go spend your life with.
But maybe he's done the same, and that's why he's still having to work. I don't know.
Yeah. But so there's a first of all, Christmas is fast approaching. It doesn't feel like it fast. Here. You're too good at that as well.
We need that on the soundboard.
Christmas is approaching fast. It doesn't feel like it here. We don't have that feeling. You're right, bro. Yeah. And as I said the last podcast, we need to start looking at wrapping up the year. Now, we could have been doing this for the last few weeks, starting to wrap up the year. But bro, it is not over until the fat lady from Philadelphia sings Talk to Me, TTM.
I'm having you know that Meek Mill's album is fire. Fire.
Manny, did you get to it?
Nope.
That's poor from you.
Listen, I've been working. I've been
working.
Ain't he a blood? I don't fuck with cuz.
I don't fuck with cuz, blood.
You proud of yourself right now?
Yo, fire.
It's exactly. I didn't need 19 tracks.
No, there's probably a few that I could take out of the
I could definitely
playlist.
take Future out immediately. But what a body of work. This is exactly what we needed. It wasn't too preachy. It was fun. It was. I mean, are we gonna talk about the whole album, or should we just talk about what's free? Should we spend an hour on that?
Boy, it's mad. It's mad. It is mad. I think the album. Let's talk about the album. Is a good collective of songs. I think 19 is a little bit too much
in this era. Yeah,
there's a few that he could have just, put
Skimmed
on
out.
another mixtape or something.
Yeah.
But it's a good body of work, like you said. It's not too preachy. There is good messages in there, but on the flip side, you do have the greasy shit.
Yeah.
He's got the right people on features. LMA smashed her bit.
He's
Had me reconsidering what I thought about LMA originally, which was she's very good, but she might burn herself out with how the album went.
Is that the first feature you've heard LMA on?
No. But she smashed it. That's a standout track. 24/7, I think it's called. But he Meek does good on that girl hood wave.
Yeah.
But what's free, man?
I spoke to my little brother, Two Tone Sounds, and I messaged him and I said, bro, I'm listening to Championships or Ship or whatever. I said, what track's standing out to you? And he told me a next song, and I was like, have you listened to What's Free? And he's like, yeah. I was like, do you rate it? And he's like, yeah, it's sick. And I'm like, then I put him to the test and I said, bruv, 2 days later, I said, bruv, I just need to ask you a random question. It's a test.
Bearing in mind he's 16 though, 17.
He's 17. I said, I need to ask you, but that's why I thought it was good to hear. I said to him, bruv, do you know what's beef? And he's like, of course I do. So I was proud. Because there's probably people my age that say, yeah, I love hip hop. I'm about the culture and whatever. They don't even know what's beef.
Facts.
So, first of all, when I heard that come on, I was like, this has to, like, when you get a bit nervous.
The messaging was ridiculous.
The messaging from Meek was brilliant.
Did you hear what Ross was saying?
Bro, there's a lot of things in there with Ross that I get but don't get.
Ross was talking, it sounded like Ross was talking about 6ix9ine.
Well, that's what
Now I gotta go listen to the damn
Listen to
album.
it now.
Thank you guys.
Listen to it now,
No,
mate. It's mad.
first of all, Ross's voice is impeccable.
Yeah, but Ross has always had that. You see, Ross...
No, he hasn't always had it. He's really worked on that.
He's got that, like, he's on a track. Like, he brings that vibe to the track. Mad.
He's in the room.
When he's talking about racketeering charges, he goes in still.
Yeah.
Talking about 6ix9ine, purple hair.
And
goes
shit.
in. But Jay-Z, though.
What was it? Can I just say... Mona Lisa ain't nothing but a bitch. What was that?
Don't know.
I loved it though.
I don't know what it meant. Though.
First of all, he that's a bit sexist, and then he said,
but maybe because how they champion that
white lady basically.
Yeah, and that piece of art when you have the likes of Basquiat producing phenomenal work as well. I don't know, but I haven't really dived in. I'm still studying that track,
And then when he said his homophobic lyric at the end, I kind of liked that.
I didn't even know what that was.
When he said something about faggots.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, I kind of like that he said something sexist and something homophobic. I feel like that's been missing from hip hop lately. Like everybody's been too cautious of what they're saying. He was just like, nah, fuck it, I'm with the shit.
Nah, I didn't hear. Do you know what? I'm still that track. I'm a man.
So you know when you've listened to a full track and then you're like, oh, I've just got everything I need, and then Jay-Z steps on. Now I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. I've never really. I like his stuff. I've been to his concerts and I was surprised on
Verse of the year.
I was surprised on how many tracks I've known at I'm at his concert singing every song, every lyric. I'm like, wow. Like I didn't realize how far the music had gone, but. Verse of the year.
Verse of the year.
Verse of the year. Do you know whose verse of the year was, who I had down as verse of the year before this?
Go
on. Ambush on Jumpy. Listen, Ambush on Jumpy. His second verse on Jumpy remix.
First of all, don't ever put Ambush in the same sentence as Jay-Z. Or even
I'm
after
telling
one.
I'm telling you my verse of the year was Ambush.
Okay. Second
Second verse on the remix.
Okay.
The flow is just it was the baddest.
Fair enough. I can't really remember it, but
You'll have to go through. But
Fair
that was what the verse of the year is. And then
out of every American, UK, everybody.
that verse for me was the one. That was the best of the year for me. I enjoyed that.
Did you listen to the Styles P and David East?
David East,
Sorry, Dave East.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, his name is actually David, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's got some verses in there as well. But yeah, Jay-Z, I think I listened to it. I must have listened to that verse about 15 times.
Bruv, I've listened to it about 50
and I catch
times,
a
bruv.
new thing every time. But yeah, fire.
Amazing album. Right, let's wrap it up then. But as we do, let's skip through. I want to know what you've downloaded, and I'll let you know what I've downloaded. And it's been 2 weeks, so I'm not going to mention everything because I've deleted a few.
6ix9ine, Dummy Boy.
Yeah.
Hard.
Like for me as a DJ, that's a nightmare. Because now I've got how many tracks was it? 13.
Yeah.
I've got 13 tracks now. I have to put in my set because every track is banging.
It is good. So quickly, I've got. Remtrex, what you told me to download.
Did you listen?
I listened to it on the way here.
Bruv.
Was
it difficult for you to listen
It's exactly what I thought it would be.
Okay, now listen. For me, I couldn't turn it off. I was gripped to it. But I was thinking, if I wasn't from Birmingham, could I listen to this and feel the same as I feel?
I could feel the rawness.
Yeah. There's a lot I'd like to talk about with that, but we ain't got time. But go on.
I listen... L sweatshirt.
Okay. The album cover's hilarious.
Yeah. Proper. That's decent. That's actually decent. More of a driving sort of street gossip. Little Baby. Haven't listened to yet. Yeah. I'm saving that.
It's okay.
Okay.
28. We've had a lot of Little Baby.
Trey songs.
But did you get 11 as well?
11.
Okay, 28 is better because obviously he starts off with a great
I think
feature.
11 is better.
No, 28 is way
I listened to both.
Bro,
today.
go on to 28 now and tell me who the first featuring artist is, and then we'll move on. There we go. Okay.
And championships.
Okay. Let me quickly run through. I've downloaded and deleted loads, but Styles P, Dimebag.
You're on that late.
This is 2 weeks ago, bro.
You're on that late.
All right. J.O.D. J.I.D.
J.I.D.,
yeah. DiCaprio 2. Trey Songz 28 and 11. Remtrex, Bars from the Pen. Championship, Meek Mills. Lil Baby, Street Gossip. Daps on the Map. Are you aware of Daps on the Map?
Nope. You're going to have to show me.
Didn't enjoy that. Smoke Dog.
Is that good?
I only listened
to... gigs on there, isn't it?
I just listened to the Fredo track, and then I decided to go back 4 years and listen to Jarqueeze 19. So that's it.
Let's wrap up.
That's it.
On that note,
if you want to argue, agree, or stalk one of us, please do so on the following platforms. Myself is at Lucasdirty. You need to explain yourself.com.
Myers _international. Check out the pic, mad drip, wavy, abs, everything. Big up the support. We got big things coming in the next week as well.
No. I'm going to make the announcement now because we let them know on social media.
True.
Next week we're not going to be in the studio. Next week we're going to be live from sneaker exhibition.
Yeah, sneaker exhibition.
It's called Soul DXB. We're being hosted by Adidas. They've asked us to come along and
big up to Adidas as well.
Shouts out Adidas and the team over there. So we're going to be there. I don't know what we can't tell you right now what's going to happen or who we're going to speak to, but we're just going to go and do our thing, spend some time there. Yeah,
man. So make sure if you're in Dubai, you're based in Dubai, come and show us love, support. We're on the 4th floor. We'll just obviously take a note of the social because we'll update you with everything.
Thank you for listening to Talk Dirty Podcast. We are out.